Ever wondered how the world of small business funding works? Welcome to KeyTranche, and buckle up because you're about to find out. In the bustling, ever-changing world of business, one thing remains constant: money matters. It's the lifeblood of any venture, and for small businesses, it's the fuel that keeps the engine running. But why is funding so crucial, you might ask? We'll break it down. Imagine you've got a brilliant business idea. You've got the passion, the drive, the vision. But without funding, it's like having a gourmet recipe, but no ingredients. Sure, you've got the blueprint for a Michelin star meal, but without the necessary components, you're not cooking up anything. Funding allows small businesses to expand, to reach new heights, and to tap into unexplored markets. It's the wind beneath the wings of your business, allowing it to soar. It's the difference between being a local hotspot and becoming a national sensation. But it's not just about expansion. Funding can also help in hiring skilled staff. Let's face it, talent doesn't come cheap. It's like trying to attract a rare bird. You need the right kind of bird seed, and in the business world, that seed is funding. Additionally, funding plays a crucial role in purchasing necessary equipment. Whether it's a state-of-the-art espresso machine for your cozy cafe, or advanced software for your tech startup, the right equipment can take your business from good to great. It's like having the right tools to build a masterpiece. However, securing the right type of funding can feel like navigating a labyrinth. But fear not. Like a trusty guide, we're here to help you through the winding pathways of small business funding options, from self-funding and loans to alternative funding avenues. So the bottom line is, without funding, your business might just be a ship without a sail. But don't worry, by the end of this series, you'll be more than ready to set your business on course for success, with the right kind of funding as your compass. So, stay tuned to Money Matters by KeyTranche, because we're just getting started. First, the power of self-funding. Ever thought of being your own boss and funder? Welcome to the world of bootstrapping. Now, if you're wondering what bootstrapping is, it's essentially starting and growing your business using your own savings or revenue. It's like being the captain of your own ship, steering it through the stormy seas of entrepreneurship. Now, why would anyone choose to bootstrap their business? Well, one of the biggest advantages is control. You're the boss, the head honcho, the big cheese. You make all the decisions about your business, from the color of your logo to the strategic direction you want to take. You don't have to answer to investors or shareholders, which can be quite liberating. However, with great power comes great responsibility. Bootstrapping can be risky. You're putting your own money on the line, and if your business doesn't succeed, you could lose it all. It's like betting on a horse race. Except the horse is your business idea, and the race is the market. Despite the risks, there are countless success stories of businesses that started with bootstrapping. Take Spanx, for instance. Founder Sarah Blakely started the company with only $5,000 from her savings. She didn't take any outside investment and maintained 100% ownership. Today, Spanx is a billion-dollar company, and Blakely is one of the world's richest self-made women. Or consider MailChimp, an email marketing service provider. Co-founders Ben Chestnut and Dan Curzius bootstrapped their way to success, resisting outside investment and growing the company organically. Today, MailChimp is valued at over $4 billion. These stories show that bootstrapping is not just a viable way to start a business, but it can also be incredibly rewarding. It may not be the easiest path, but it's one that encourages creativity, resilience, and grit. Remember, bootstrapping might be tough, but it can also be your ticket to financial independence. So, are you ready to pull up your bootstraps and take the leap into entrepreneurship? Second on the list is loans, a word that might make some of us shudder, but in the world of small business, it's more common than you think. Let's dive into the rabbit hole of business loans, shall we? Now, loans are like that extra spicy hot sauce at your favorite taco joint. Not everyone can handle it, but those who can, they get a kick out of it. A kick that can propel their business to new heights. So what's a business loan? Well, it's like borrowing a cup of sugar from your neighbor. Except in this case, the neighbor is a bank or a financial institution, and the sugar is a substantial amount of money. You promise to return the sugar, with a little extra for their trouble. That's what we call interest. There are several types of loans, each with its own flavor. There's the term loan, which is like a classic vanilla ice cream, straightforward and reliable. You borrow a lump sum and pay it back over a set period with interest. Then we've got the line of credit, which is more like a buffet. You have a maximum limit and you can borrow as much as you want within that limit. The best part? You only pay interest on the amount you've borrowed, not the whole buffet. Now onto the spicy bit. Interest rates. They can be fixed or variable. Fixed is like a steady, reliable tortoise, same rate throughout the loan term. Variable, on the other hand, is a hare, hopping up and down in line with market rates. Securing a loan is like going on a date. You've got to impress the lender with your creditworthiness, business plan, and financial health. They'll scrutinize your past, your present, and your future potential. And if they like what they see, they'll say yes to a second date, or in this case, the loan. Yes, loans can be a bit scary, but with the right plan, they can be your business's best friend. So don't fear the L word. Embrace it, understand it, and use it to sweeten the success of your small business. Next, let's think outside the box and explore other funding methods. Let's dive into the world of alternative funding. The world of finance, dear friends, is not as black and white as it seems. It's a vibrant, colorful spectrum with more shades than a high-end paint store. So let's paint a different picture with alternative funding. First on our palette is crowdfunding. Picture this. You've got a killer idea, but your pockets are as empty as a politician's promises. Enter crowdfunding, the modern-day equivalent of passing a hat around, but on a global scale. You pitch your idea on a platform like Kickstarter or Indiegogo, and people who love it chip in to fund it. And voila, you're not just raising money, but also building a community of supporters. Businesses like Oculus Rift and Pebble started here, and look where they ended up. Next, we have venture capital. It's like the fairy godmother of the business world, but with a twist. Venture capitalists, or VCs, invest large sums in promising businesses in exchange for equity. They're not just bringing the big bucks, but also their expertise, connections, and guidance. Ever heard of a little company called Google? Yep, they got their start with venture capital. Finally, let's talk about angel investors. These are individuals who invest their personal wealth into startups in exchange for ownership equity or convertible debt. They're like your rich uncle, but instead of gifting you ugly sweaters, they're investing in your future. Companies like Uber and WhatsApp have had their wings funded by angel investors. So, you see, funding a business is not just about loans or dipping into your savings. It's about exploring all avenues, knocking on all doors, and sometimes creating your own doors. These alternative funding methods are not just about the money, but also about the relationships, the guidance, and the communities they build. So, when traditional methods don't cut it, remember, there's always an alternative. And there you have it, a crash course on small business funding. We've embarked on a journey together, exploring the vast landscape of financial avenues available to the budding entrepreneur. Let's take a quick stroll down memory lane to remember the key points we've uncovered. First, we delved into the world of self-funding, the art of bootstrapping your business, a strategy that's as much about financial independence as it is about rolling up your sleeves and getting your hands dirty. It's the purest form of entrepreneurship, isn't it? You're not just investing your ideas, but also your hard-earned cash, your time, your sweat. Then, we ventured into the realm of loans. A common path indeed, a well-trodden avenue, but not without its potholes. Loans offer a lifeline when you need it, but remember, they come with strings attached. It's a dance with the bank, and you need to stay in rhythm to avoid stepping on their toes. Next, we navigated the intriguing world of alternative funding. A place where creativity meets where thinking outside the box could lead to a pot of gold. From crowdfunding to venture capitalists, the options are as diverse as they are exciting. It's like a treasure hunt, isn't it? You never know what you might find. The importance of choosing the right funding method for your business cannot be overstated. It's like picking the right tool for job. You wouldn't use a hammer to tighten a screw, would you? Each funding option has its strengths and weaknesses, and understanding these could be the difference between success and failure. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insights into the world of business. Let's continue this journey together, exploring new horizons, unlocking new potentials. Remember, the right funding could be the key to unlock your business potential. So, what are you waiting for? Explore your funding options with KeyTranche today. And before you go, don't forget to hit the like button if you found this information helpful, subscribe to our channel, and ring that notification bell so you won't miss our next insightful video.